We're waiting for Santa could go by 4 o'clock.
Santa's gonna come by on a fire truck? That is so cool. Are you watching the map to see when he'll be here?
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah.
I don't know when he'll be here. He's not driving very fast. He's gotta stay safe. You think if they drove too fast, he'd fall off?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's just standing in there. Gotta keep Santa safe.
Whoa! It's right there!
Is that them?
Yeah, it's us!
Make sure you wave to Santa. Hi, remember me, the person who didn't talk to you at all today? That's just how it was today. Yeah, was that better, not hearing from me? I don't know. Anyway, our day, it was Saturday. COVID is intense. It's going up. I don't get a lot of numbers on the weekends. A lot of places don't really report. Our county doesn't send me anything, but it's going up. It's not good. So we are basically shutting our lives back down as much as we can. We'll see. I did sneak in the grocery store, but dropped them all now. As of this point, I think I'd still be willing to go into the library. Apparently my photos are sending me a new memory. But I think I would go into the library at this point about pretty soon. I'm gonna switch to only doing holds and picking up, either pulling up or just running into the whole shelf. So things like that. Really reducing. No more play dates at the playground right now until we really think it through. My husband is not going to see his best friend, sadly. We gave him his Christmas present last week. Those speakers he really wanted. Yeah, so we're here. It's the weekend. I had a lot going on in the morning. I had an alarm set for 9:30 just so I could at least stumble out of bed and go put some of that extra county food out on the steps for somebody who requested some pizzas and milk. She said she'd be there at 10, but then I had a 10 to 11 window for groceries. We usually have to do 2 rounds, Walmart and something else. So the Walmart was for then. I woke up way before that. I always do, even though I go to sleep at nearly 4 Saturday a.m. But yeah, I ended up just showering and everything and finishing just before 10, and got an alert that the groceries were coming right at 10, right when the person was supposed to pick up the food. But she ended up being late, so what I had to do was label her bag and put it out of the way down at the bottom of the stairs. As soon as she picked it up and got home, she immediately messaged me. It's like, if nobody else wants the rest of the pizzas, we'll take them. My little one loves cheese pizzas and these are great. So I was like, we're heading out on a walk, but you can have the rest. So yeah, we got the groceries in and put them all away. I had ordered apple turnovers just as our quick Saturday breakfast, so we hate those, and some fruit. School gives us the best oranges. The oranges we get delivered. We can't pick our own produce. We haven't since March. So those oranges are so delicious. We're really enjoying them, except for Jax. He won't eat oranges for some reason, but he likes orange juice. And then we headed out on our walk. Jax had some time at home playing with his friends over FaceTime on the Switch. But yeah, we did about 6 miles, I think. I forgot to stop mine and I had to drive around the block when we were getting back. I always put the stroller in the back of the car just because it's so huge. It's easier to put it in there and take it out every walk. But somebody had been in my spot yesterday, so I drove around the block to park it, and that kind of made my walk say 6.66. Oops. But I think it was more like 6 miles. Just walked all over town, past our normal bus stop, but not there obviously, it's a Saturday. Then we made lunch. I've been craving chickpeas for like 2 weeks. I put them in our soup weekly, but I just really wanted like fried chickpeas with herbs and garlic and rice and carrots and green onions. I finally had all the ingredients. Oh, so good. Sebastian shared it with me. I thought for sure I just wouldn't even be hungry by dinner time, but my stomach was growling. Anyway, after lunch, even though we don't normally on a weekend, I took Sebastian up for quiet time because he was tired and rubbing his eyes, and first he was like, I don't want to, but he eventually was like, yeah, let's do it. So for an hour I just had him laying here watching his show and just chilling, and I just caught up on reading some news. Then I came downstairs and started tracking Santa. Santa was getting on our local volunteer fire department's truck, and he was doing a parade all over town for the last 2 days maybe, or maybe this is the second day, but they're really trying, instead of their normal just drive through the main roads kind of thing, they are going through all the neighborhoods in my city. It's crazy and intense, like not every single cul-de-sac and branch off, but like through the neighborhoods, so people can at least walk just like a block to see him. They really wanted to make it so there weren't crowds along the road, so as safe as possible. But even with this, like we went out and stood on our front yard in our grass instead of on the sidewalk by our house, because there were people who came from further in and stood on our sidewalk, so we kept ourselves separate from them by staying on our yard. But yeah, I started putting together some addresses for Christmas cards while we tracked him. They gave out a link so you could see where they were driving and how fast. It was really cool. So right when he got to our neighborhood, we came out. Oh, for some reason, sirens always make me feel like I'm gonna cry. So I had my mask on and I was trying really hard not to cry. Like it's an instant. The instant I hear sirens or large groups of people singing or crowds cheering, any loud noise like that makes me feel like I'm going to start sobbing. And I do have a nephew with misophonia, some sort of auditory, I don't know how you describe it, disorder. It like can overwhelm you with certain sounds, and my brother thinks that maybe that's that in a way. I don't know what's going on up here. But yeah, I had to brace myself for that. I definitely started crying when they did the high school graduation one, and all the cars were honking down the street, and the fire engine went by in that one too. But anyway, the little fire parade was so cool. They had a really old-fashioned police car, which was awesome, and Santa was there. And Sebastian's like, that's not the real Santa. I'm like, yeah, no, Santa has a lot of friends that help him out. He can't be everywhere at once. You can tell a fake beard. After that, our food arrived pretty soon after. We tried to time it, but Santa took quite a while to looping all through the neighborhood. But yeah, it came right afterwards. We ate some Mediterranean food. And then I baked banana bread because we didn't make it through all our bananas this week. I just wasn't feeling it. Usually I eat a banana a day, but I didn't eat mine, so we had 3 left. But they were perfect for baking, so my husband this morning was like, you should bake something with these. So I made a banana bread that uses egg whites and applesauce instead of full eggs and oil. But then I made it a little less healthy by adding chocolate chips, but oh, so good, hot out of the oven, delicious. Sebastian helped me, and then he didn't even want it. He ended up having a popsicle. I need to start holding the phone up here. I feel like you're always looking at my nose. Anyway, then we just chilled and ate our banana bread when it was done baking. And here we are. That's the end of our Saturday. I think I might start re-braiding my hair. I feel like I just stopped, and I kind of sort of did a few weeks ago, but I started these braids back here on October 25th. And I had half of my hair this light blue by Halloween, and then I kind of kept it half and half for a few weeks, and then I finally did the rest, and I don't know, finished mid-November maybe late November, and now here it is, December, and I'm ready to change it because these are getting really old. I do really like the color, but you know me, I like to change my hair. It might end up being like a plummy purple and rainbow, which will mean so much hair dye for me, because my hair does not want to be dark. It wants to be blonde, it wants to fade out, it wants to probably turn pink if I'm trying to do a plum. So we'll see how that goes, but I think that might be what I do. I'm gonna have to choose here pretty soon. But yeah, I need to get him ready for bed and get him to sleep. He's in there playing. I'll come and let him say hi to you. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Wow, you really got a lot of toys out quickly. What happened? It was clean in here a minute ago. Do you want to say anything to everyone? What did you do today? Did you see anybody special? What did you see?
Santa.
You saw Santa, only Santa.
Yeah, good Santa.
And a bunch of fire trucks.
And a bunch of police cars and a bunch of ambulance.
That is so exciting. That was really fun, wasn't it? Loud. It was loud. But yeah. Anyway, looks like I've got some toys to clean up. Well guys, good night. Probably more of the same from us tomorrow. We're gonna make our egg sandwiches and take our walk, and then who knows after that. We got one more week left before our whole family goes on break, except for my husband being on call, but hopefully he won't get called too much. Yeah, guys, stay safe. It's rough out there, and don't forget to wash your hands.